There are more than 20 million sentient beings in the Star Wars universe. Don't choose to be a racist. Thank you. Polly here, back on the Latino Slant. Hope everyone is doing well. And boy, we have a good one today. Polly, well, we're talking about racism. And in this case, the racism and racist messages, DMs towards Moses Ingram, the actress who portrays Reva in the new Kenobi series. So in this video, I want you to stick around. In this video, what I want to do is I want to go through this article from Yahoo. I want to talk about some of the hypocrisies that Lucasfilm and Disney have said in one instance and done the other in other instances. I think that's important to point out. Then I want to just go over really the reality of the legacy of characters who happen to be of people of different backgrounds in the Star Wars universe since the 80s. And I'm talking about cinema, film, and television, not the EU. Okay, so let's go right now to Yahoo News, shall we? Thank you to all who have donated or are gonna donate. Hit the super thanks and enjoy the video. And I'll just say right now, there's been a lot of articles, Variety, Newsweek, Bounding into Comics, all have jumped on this story, and as they should. And I do like Bounding into Comics, and what I'm going to do is link Yahoo News and Bounding, give you guys just different angles on this issue, as Bounding points out the hypocrisies of some of the Lucasfilm Star Wars employees and their practices. But we will get to that later on. Okay, Obi-Wan Kenobi's Moses Ingram speaks out against racist messages. She's the star, one of the stars of the new television show. She plays villainous Reva Savandir. I didn't know that was her last name in the series. Is also defended by the official Star Wars Twitter account. The tweet said, "We are proud to welcome Moses Ingram to the Star Wars family and excited for Reva's story to unfold. If anyone intends to make her feel in any way unwelcome, we have only one thing to say: we resist." Okay, that is from the Star Wars official page. So make her feel unwelcome. I don't know how you're going to, besides you could tweet all you want. You could tweet every hour on the hour. This positive message this positive message that. It's not going to do anything. If there's true racists out there, which I don't deny that there are, absolutely, hearts and minds, you're not going to win. Just keep doing Star Wars. They also directly addressed Star Wars fans. There are 20 million sentient species in the Star Wars galaxy. Don't choose to be a racist. With all due respect, Star Wars Twitter account, people, committee, personnel, executive, influencer that runs it, I do not look to your tweets on how I live my day-to-day and interactions with people of other backgrounds. I have, my parents have done a pretty good job in raising me on that, and for the most part, I'm pretty good on that issue. I think it's very odd that, again, that you tweet this, but that's just me. That's just the Latino slant. Ingram is not the first person of color to face abuse, they call it. After joining the Star Wars franchise, John Boyega and Kelly Marie Tran face online harassment after the release of The Last Jedi in 2017. This caused Tran to quit social media Boyega would later speak out on the way Disney diluted the roles of their characters for the third film in the Star Wars trilogy. Let's just stop right there and talk about that for a quick second. So there's going to be online abuse. And like I said a minute ago, that's just part of the deal. How you choose to interact. Moses is choosing to interact because this is the age where actors, creators are engaging one-on-one on the social media platforms. I think that's a huge mistake. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what project you're on. You're just asking for trouble. Trouble that if you're an activist, if you have a stance on this and stance on that, you feel you need to take the fight to them. Good luck. Good luck. I just know it's gonna cause a lot of other problems. I don't know if you're gonna get the result you desire. Now let's talk about the John Boyega, and then we'll talk about the hypocrisies of Lucasfilm and Disney. Boyega would later speak out about the ways Disney diluted the roles for the characters for the third film of the sequel trilogy. Get yourselves involved in projects and you're not necessarily going to like everything. But what I would say to Disney is, do not bring out a black character, market them to be much more important in the franchise than they are, and then have them pushed to the side. It's not good. I'll say it straight up. And I will say it straight up as well. We got marketed. We got the shaft. We got the first of the bait and switch, right? And how Disney marketed John Boyega's character as the next Jedi, or a Jedi who was a stormtrooper. Everyone loved that idea. There was like a few little, from my world, there was a few little racist comments here and there. That's just part of it, guys. The majority of fans that I interacted with, we were excited. And what did we get? We got a glorified janitor. That was Finn. Now, let's talk about the hypocrisy in the writing and in the portrayal of those characters, right? Boyega, his character Finn, glorified janitor, Tran. She basically became the person good with numbers and did her homework and did her math. If you remember, that's what she was subjugated to. That was not good. I really didn't like her character. I like her as an actor, but the character was just, no. Then, of course, Oscar Isaacs, who played Poe, didn't get any racist heat, but his character just became a glorified drug dealer. Nice. Black, Asian, Latino. This is what I have to say to you. This is what the Latino slant has to say to you. Okay? Now, one more on the hypocrisy of Lucasfilm as a company. Now, if you're really going to stand behind those comments that you made in regards to Moses Ingram and this depiction, why change your posters for The Force Awakens, I believe, and you cut out John Boyega's image for the Chinese market? Because I know why. You wanted to please the Chinese government, not the people, the government. All right. You also did and you've done the same thing with Black Panther as far as Marvel, as far as Disney. So, hope and inclusion? I don't get it. Right? Because clearly you're the last 10 years that I just pointed out of work that you guys have done since 2012. You have been very, very schizophrenic. You've been pop, 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 pop. What's it going to be? Now, let's finish up this story and then we'll keep talking. Ingram previously discussed diversity in Star Wars to the Independent. Obi-Wan is going to bring the most diversity I think we've ever seen in the galaxy before. To me, it's long overdue. If you've got talking droids and aliens, but no people of color, it doesn't make any sense. Moses, Ingram, I love you. I actually am one of the very few people in my circles that really likes your performance and likes your character. This comment, you don't know what you're talking about. With all due respect, you have no idea what you're talking about. There have been people of color in the Star Wars universe on screen since the 70s, 79, 80. Lando Calrissian. It's a big one. That's a big one. Now you're talking, you're saying, but no people of color next to droids and aliens. That's what we're talking about. The next time there were movies, Mace Windu, Samuel Jackson, Jimmy Smits, a Latino, played Bail Organa. Not good enough? Okay, all right. Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka. Diego Luna as Cassian Andor. Timur Morrison as Boba Fett. And Fennec Shan. There is example upon example of people of different backgrounds playing either their roles, either, you know, looking like me, or playing aliens in major roles. And it's just, I see it all over. We're represented. So if you're talking about a female black lead, a black woman, there you have grounds, because that is very new. Besides Thandie Newton, we haven't seen that one who's not, who's not an alien, who's not here. You're saying it's long overdue. If you're talking about just female black leads, yes and no. But if you're talking about people of color in the Star Wars universe, absolutely not. I do not agree with you there. But when you talk about being the first black woman lead in a Star Wars film or Star Wars television show, I'm with you. I'm actually with you. I actually get it. However, to double down and to kind of like poke the bear, you even said, I don't even know why I'm doing this video. And she posted a video on Instagram. I wouldn't have done it. Let the work speak for yourself. You're a Yale grad acting master. You've been in some great shows. That's it. That's all you need to do. What would Buddha do? What would Yoda do? And really, that's it, guys. I would love to hear your comments, and I'd love to hear what you think I have to on what I said on the situation, because I think with anything that we love or any big group that we want to belong to, whether it's a being a fan of Star Wars or Lord of the Rings, or if you get political groups, or if you're religious groups, you're not always going to agree with those organizations on everything, and that's okay. So Star Wars, I don't agree with these comments. You are full of hypocrisy, to be polite, and also too, there's been a well documented history of people of color in Star Wars. It's just there. And it's just really there all over the place. And Moses, I love and respect you. I would say this: while you're in Star Wars, you either don't engage, or if you do, I don't think you're going to get the result you want. All right, let me know what you think. Hope everyone is well. Wherever you're at, keep your fight, keep your slant. Wait.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, yo. Slant.
Yeah, but isn't this the unplugged version? I don't know. I think it's the unplugged version.
All right, Power, let's go.